Yeah, we start with the previous class. We have seen Billings classification. The first comes the pure versus applied. Here, if you talk about the pure is for the sake of knowledge only. Application part is not given much important. For example, mathematics. If you see in the mathematics, it follows the rules of mathematics. And we solve problem, we find some facts and we answer certain questions, and all this are related to the mathematics knowledge only. And that there are some theorems, there are some rules, and there is for every theorem there is a proof, and then corollary. So many other things are there in mathematics. Here, the application part is not given much importance. So it is a body of knowledge. Not every knowledge can be applied to the world around us. So the knowledge we study in mathematics, every part of mathematics may not be applied to the real life situation, but theoretically so many things are derived. And this pure discipline, you are talking about the fundamental research. We are turning towards the fundamental research. We see systematic observation, and we ultimately come to the some sort of theory, okay? And means the product of these disciplines, that is systematic observation of phenomena solely for discovering unknown facts. We see the phenomena, we want to find the unknown facts, which may not develop. There are certain unknown facts which may not be developed into theories also. The product of these disciplines is some kind of new knowledge. So we develop some kind of new knowledge, and this here, pure physics, pure chemistry, pure history, all this comes under this pure discipline. Now we go to the applied discipline. What is the applied discipline? Right? This is the applied discipline. Applied discipline is existing knowledge used in the real life situation. The knowledge which is used in the real life situation, right? The knowledge which is used in the real life situation. Existing knowledge means whatever knowledge is existing, how it is used in the real life situation. These disciplines make significant contribution to the world because of the, means sometimes can be derived from the theoretical foundation, but it gives the practical part of the theoretical discipline, we can say. So applied discipline use knowledge from one or more disciplines as its a sole purpose of application to solve some problem. There is some real life problem, you want to solve that problem, so many theoretic disciplines you use it in order to solve that particular problem. Okay, this is heavily depends upon the pure disciplines like psychology and sociology. For example is psychology. Okay, psychology means we are talking about human behavior, etc. And we are taking the help of biology, etc. So, and sociology, how human being means they behave in the group, etc. Right? So here engineering is also an applied field only, but this wholly depends upon the mathematics and pure physics. So the pure that is a pure field, that is mathematics and physics. If you apply in the real life situation, that is the engineering. So education is also applied field, which comes under the applied field. It takes the help of philosophy, psychology, sociology and history, the four pillars of education. So these are the example of the applied field. Now we go to the hard versus soft. So first we go to the hard. Right? What are hard? Some disciplines like physics, engineering, computing, chemistry, okay, use the quantitative data. Here talking about the main part is a quantitative data, which tend to be predictive and use experimental methods. Here, the quantitative data is a keyword, and predictive and experimental methods are used. And this is known as a hard discipline. For example, physics, engineering, computing, chemistry, etc. comes under the hard discipline. It means that creates a lot of knowledge. So, the greater concern for development, cognitive goals. These are the greater concern. Now we go to the soft one. Okay, here the example is, I told you about the physics. What and all we have seen? Physics, chemistry, right? We have seen physics, chemistry, etc. Right? I'll write it down. Physics, chemistry. Sorry, it should be written here. Physics, chemistry. Okay, and computing, engineering, etc. Now we go to the soft. Now we are going to talk about the soft. What are the soft discipline? They rely on qualitative data. Quantitative means numbers, related to numbers. Qualitative data means which is related to some predictions and languages and all. They are qualitative. And we talk about the anthropology and how human beings lived, what are their characters, and this all we describe about them. This is qualitative data. So experiment means they do not use a strict experimental method, and they use the predictions for future and all. So they cannot be used as, I'm so sorry. Here experimental method is not given much importance, so we cannot predict something. But what exactly is happening, how the people are talking to each other, how the relationship between each other. So it's mainly considered about the qualitative data. For example, languages, law. I'm writing the example, languages, law, anthropology, how human beings learn. That is the education. Where quantitative data is not given much importance, qualitative data is given, this is much importance. This is known as a soft discipline. Character development, how it is used for character development and critical thinking, all this comes under this. Now we go to the concern with life systems here. So which comes under the concern with life systems, right? So if you talk about the concern with life system, like biology, psychology, this talks about the life system. Example is biology. Psychology. Okay, and like physics, mathematics, geology, they deal with innate objects, are classified into another category. If you talk about the innate objects, means it is not with the life system. So mathematics, physics, geology, okay, so this is known as the not concerned with life system. It is geology, etc. Okay, so emphasis on academic discipline as knowledge, integration and application. So Billing Baker's typology, hard versus pure discipline, hard versus applied, soft versus pure, soft versus applied. So he has given how they are related to each other, how they are having the link with each other, so that you can see. I have given the notes. From the notes you can see all this. So there are certain questions in the notes, you can just go through it. What is interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary? We'll see in the next class. Shit. అంత వేస్ట్ అయినా ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿನ ఫోన్ చేస్తా ఉన్నావా ఏం అధ్యయనం చేస్తా ఉన్నావు అది టమాటానే అది ఇక్కడ మాట్లాడుతున్నా వస్తా ఉన్నాడా సరిగ్గా ఓకే ఏమీ లేదు ఏమీ చేసేది కుమ్మని ఉంటాను అంతా పాటే చేస్తున్నాను బాగా లేదా నిలిచిపోయినా వాసు వాళ్ళు వచ్చి తింటారు డబ్బు వస్తా ఉంటాడా ఇంకేం సమాచారం కరెక్ట్గా వచ్చిన టైంకు ఇంట్లోనే పంపిస్తాను ఆఫీస్ పోయిట్లా తర్వాత చేసిందే ఉన్నాయా అన్నం పెట్టా అన్నం పెట్టేప్పుడు చాలా సమానం పెద్ద కుక్కర్గా వాడతావా పెద్ద కుక్కర్గా పెట్టుకున్నావా నీ కుక్కరా అంటే వేరే ఇంకా